Stop scrolling. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or constantly reacting to life's chaos? What if I told you that the secret to unshakable tranquility was formulated over 2,000 years ago? Welcome to Modern Stoic Message. Today, we're diving deep into what is Stoicism. This isn't just an old philosophy, it's a practical operating system for a resilient, fulfilling life. Before we unlock this ancient wisdom, do me a favor. If you want more proven strategies to master your mind and emotions, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Let's start transforming your life together. Most people think Stoicism means being emotionless, a stiff upper lip. That couldn't be further from the truth. True Stoicism is about self-mastery, inner freedom, and living a life of profound purpose. It's about minimizing the bad and maximizing the good, not by controlling the world, but by controlling your response to it. Over the next minutes, we are going to break down Stoicism into its core, practical components. We'll cover its history, its key principles, like the Dichotomy of Control, and the simple, yet powerful exercises you can start using today to cultivate a fortress of calm inside your mind. This comprehensive guide will be the only introduction to Stoicism you'll ever need. Get ready to redefine what it means to be strong. Let's start with the basics. What is the philosophical definition of Stoicism? At its core, Stoicism is an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life, or Eudaimonia, by focusing on virtue as the sole good and living in accordance with nature, meaning our own rational human nature. It was founded in Athens around 300 BC by Zeno of Citium. Where did the name come from? Not from Zeno's beard, but from the Stoa Poikile, or painted porch, where Zeno and his followers would meet to discuss their ideas. It wasn't taught in a formal lecture hall. It was a philosophy for the streets and the marketplace. The movement had three major periods, but the most relevant to us today is the later Stoa, often called Roman Stoicism. This is where we find the big three you absolutely must know. Seneca, the statesman, playwright, and advisor to Emperor Nero. His letters are packed with wisdom on grief, wealth, and time management. Epictetus, the former slave who became a powerful teacher. His Enchiridion handbook and discourses focus heavily on the dichotomy of control, the absolute cornerstone of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, who wrote his personal journal. The Meditations, not for publication, but for self-improvement. It gives us a window into the mind of a leader trying to be a good person under immense pressure. The key takeaway here: Stoicism is not a philosophy of resignation. It is a philosophy of action, tailored for real people facing real problems. Now, let's get into the structure. The Stoics compared their philosophy to an orchard. The logic is the fence protecting the trees, the physics is the tree itself, and the ethics is the fruit. Logic isn't just formal reasoning. It's the study of how we think, how we form judgments, and how to avoid cognitive biases. For us modern Stoics, this means training ourselves to have sound judgments, to see things as they are, not as our emotions color them. It's the filter for truth. Physics is the Stoic understanding of the world, or cosmology. They believed in a rational, ordered universe, or providence. For us, this translates into understanding the nature of reality. Everything is interconnected, everything is cyclical, and the universe is indifferent to our personal desires. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Accepting this reality is the first step to peace. Ethics. This is the fruit, the most important part. Ethics is the practical guide on how to live. It says that the only true good is virtue, and everything else, health, wealth, reputation, is an indifferent. That doesn't mean these things are worthless, but they are outside of your absolute control, and therefore not essential for a good life. The most powerful insight from all three is the Dichotomy of Control, which comes primarily from the logic and ethics pillars. Let's talk about the practical core. If virtue is the only good, what is virtue? The Stoics inherited the four cardinal virtues from Plato, and they are your modern moral compass. 1. Wisdom. Practical wisdom, or phronesis, is the knowledge of what is truly good and truly bad. It's not head knowledge, it's knowing how to act correctly in any situation. It's knowing what to pursue and what to avoid. 2. Justice. Justice is not just about the legal system. It's the commitment to treating all human beings fairly and with kindness, because we are all part of the same human community. It's doing the right thing, especially when it's hard. 3. Courage. Courage is not just facing physical danger, it's facing fear, anxiety, and painful truths with clarity. It's the courage to be vulnerable and to endure hardship. 4. Temperance. Temperance or moderation, self-control, is the mastery over our desires and instincts. It's knowing when enough is enough, whether with food, work, spending, or pleasure. It's being the master of your appetites, not the slave. Every action a Stoic takes must align with these 4 virtues. But how do you start? By understanding the ultimate framework, the dichotomy of control. The dichotomy, Epictetus said it best: some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. What is up to us? Our opinions, impulses, desires, and aversions. Essentially, our judgments and reactions. What is not up to us? Our body, possessions, reputation, and the actions of others. Essentially, everything external. The practical application is this: stop wasting energy and mental peace on what you cannot control, and focus 100% on your inner world. This simple shift is the source of all Stoic tranquility. Stoicism is a verb, not a noun. It is a philosophy of action. Here are 3 essential tools you can use today to put this ancient wisdom into practice. Premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity. Before a difficult meeting, a trip, or even just starting your day, mentally rehearse what could go wrong. Seneca said, "He robs the present who is worried about the future." By imagining setbacks, losing your job, a flight being cancelled, an argument, you strip them of their power before they happen. When they occur, you're not shocked. You're simply executing the prepared plan. The view from above, or cosmic contemplation. When you feel small, or your problems seem overwhelming, try to mentally zoom out. Imagine your neighborhood, your city, your country, and then the earth from space. Marcus Aurelius used this to remind himself that his petty concerns were meaningless in the grand scheme of the cosmos. It's a powerful antidote to self-importance and anxiety. Journaling, evening review. At the end of every day, take 10 minutes to review your actions. Epictetus suggested 3 questions. 1. What fault did I correct? 2. What virtue did I practice? 3. Where could I have done better? This daily self-audit forces you to be honest, track your progress on the 4 virtues, and ensure you are making small, consistent steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. These are not just intellectual exercises, they are mental shields. They are the keys to building your inner fortress. So, what is Stoicism? It is the art of distinguishing between what you can change and what you can't. It is the commitment to virtue in a world obsessed with indifference. It is the path to inner peace, not through escape, but through rational confrontation with reality. The Stoic journey is a long one, but the rewards are profound. Anxiety melts away, resilience skyrockets, and life's inevitable suffering is met with calm acceptance. You can start today, right now, by focusing on your next judgment and ensuring it aligns with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. If this deep dive resonated with you and you are ready to begin your journey toward a more resilient life, you know what to do. First, hit that like button. It tells YouTube this message is important. Second, subscribe to Modern Stoic Message. We are uploading new, actionable Stoic wisdom every week to guide you. Which of the 3 Stoic tools, premeditatio malorum, the view from above, or the evening review, will you implement tonight? Your journey to self-mastery begins with a single choice. Make that choice. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next Modern Stoic Message.